because ultimately you're the people who are going to change the world, not me. I'm just a singer-songwriter. I mean, this is a very, very common thing for me at gigs. If I'm talking to someone afterwards and they tell me that they're a teacher, I say the same thing to them every single time. Well, listen, mate, good luck with that, because, in your job, you're changing the world.
Come all you good workers, good news to you I'll tell of how the good old union has come in here to dwell. Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on?
When you go into TAFE, you're in that environment where you can resurrect almost anything.
Nico's someone I would expect to, be committed for life to his future with panel beating and smash repairs. And I know that he will be a great teacher himself one day.
Make sure you're encouraging your children. And, sometimes some of those children don't have that, as we all know. I'm not telling you fellas anything new. And I said, so it's about empowering that little 5-year-old to say it's okay to go to school. It's okay to tell someone if you're hungry. And it's okay to tell someone if you're afraid, but tell someone and educate yourself, because it's so important. And I guess I talk honestly about my rejection of education so they know.
Today, around 20,000 members of the Teachers Federation met at over 200 venues right across New South Wales to hear very detailed reports on a new salaries award and to endorse the terms of settlement. I'm pleased to report that the votes have come in, and just over 96% of those attending the meetings have endorsed the recommendation. So this is an overwhelming endorsement of the executive recommendation.
The Federation will continue to oppose local schools' local decisions. Devolutionary policies like this seek to impose additional workload, responsibility and accountability onto individual schools, principals and teachers. We will continue our campaign against devolution and for the Gonski reforms.
At a time in history when we are engaged in a tremendous battle to overcome the residualisation of so many public schools, when we are striving to win the confidence of parents so they entrust their students to us in greater numbers, it is crucial that we reassert our commitment to the highest standards of professional practice.
They say in Highland County there are no neutrals there. He'll be a union man without the J.H. Clare.
So Federation's role is to promote public education, to promote TAFE and our Gonski campaigns. Also, it's good in terms of trying to raise our profile that we're teachers and we're trying to address homophobia in schools.
We're looking at the evidence of educational policies and reforms around the world today. The evidence is very clear that investing in equity is the best strategy and policy to enhance overall performance of education systems. I'm not only speaking about Finland or any particular country.
Workers can hear standing, don't tell me how you can. Will you be a lousy scab or will you be a man? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you
I came to Australia by myself as a refugee in 2010. When I came here, I did not know how to read, write, or speak English. But this did not stop me from wanting to participate in my new country.
remember there was a lot of fear, and it was important for us to leave the country.
She was very withdrawn, and she had some English, but not a lot.
Top job. You're getting it. Well done.
Following individuals have completed the Bachelor of Science degree. Hawa Ahmad, BSc, Honours, First Class. Kylie Louise Briggs, BSc, Honours, First Class.
In terms of New South Wales, that I've lost count of the number of times that Mr Abbott has changed his position on Gonski. Quite clearly the pressure is on him in terms of community campaigning to get him to back the Gonski reforms.
Step by step the longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none. Step by step the longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none.
I think it's really about making sure that every kid in every classroom gets what they need, regardless of what their background or family income might be.
Step by step. Step.
It's really important that these reforms come in on a needs-based program so that the people that need the funding the most get that funding.
Now, at the last election, teachers, parents, students were all told that there was a unity ticket when it came to school reform. They were told that you could vote Liberal or you could vote Labor and you would get the same amount of funding for your school. But of course we know that that was nothing but a cruel betrayal.
The Union forever defending our rights. Down with the black leg workers unite. With our brothers and our sisters, together we will stand. There is power in a union. There is power in a union.